Hi everyone, I'm Leslie and I'm on Royal Caribbean's Ultimate World Cruise. We're cruising 9 months around the world and I'm documenting all of it right here on Point Your Soul North. So thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to get into a little trouble on the 25th and 26th port stop when we visit Cabo San Lucas and Ensenada, Mexico. We love us some Mexico. Anywhere and everywhere in Mexico. We hold Mexico super close to our hearts and Cabo's right there at the top. We have a special drinking hole here in Cabo and we want to share it with our Ultimate World Cruise friends. So we start our journey off the tender boat in search of what we remember to be our very favorite drinking spot. Cabo's super walkable. Once we get off the tender boat, we walk the marina and within a couple minutes you're in the city center. As we walk, we don't see it. So we walk up the street, down the street, around the corner, up the street, back around, over there, up there. We pass a guy hawking fishing trips probably 3 times. We also remember the fresh margaritas were amazing. We're starting to question if we just don't remember because we had too many margaritas last time. Back past the guy who's hawking the fishing trips again, and we finally stopped to search for it online and we realized it's permanently closed. What's in its spot now is a new margarita bar, but they don't serve fresh made margaritas, and that is no bueno. The hunt for our new favorite drinking hole in Cabo begins. We alert the cool kids, our friends on board, to stand by. We're gonna find a new place, but we need to get tacos first. Not just any old taco. These are Cabo San Lucas tacos. The best, most authentic, fresh, local, amazing tacos are here at Taco Gus. This place is amazing. First of all, super simple, just picnic tables inside the restaurant. You have some basic choices. You pick your beef, chicken, shrimp, fish, what type of shell you want it in, flour, corn, and then they bring you out this incredible platter of everything that can go in your taco. It's fresh, it's so good, and then a whole separate tray of 6 different salsas that vary in temperature. You make your taco right there on your plate and they are delicious. They're super affordable. We had 4 tacos between the 2 of us and I think 2 drinks, and it was maybe $15 US. That's another thing. In Mexico, they accept US dollars and of course pesos. Back on the search for the margaritas and we found it. Monkey business. Line up the margarita glasses, call the friends, let them know where we're at. Diez margaritas, por favor. This is a picture of the cool kids. I keep mentioning them. They're a group of friends that we've met on board on the Ultimate World Cruise. We've spent a lot of time with them. We eat with them. We have come to love them. We feel like family now, and we have affectionately called ourselves the cool kids. So when you hear me refer to the cool kids, this is them. Monkey business is the type of bar that writes all over the walls. So of course I had to grab a Sharpie. We got to make sure the Ultimate World Cruise is remembered forever. We moved on from monkey business to another bar, Uno Mas, for another margarita. None of us needed, but we all loved. As all things must come to an end, we head back to the tender port to make our way back to the cruise ship. But before we go, someone's got to lower their standards. Considering this place for my new office, and we stopped for a quick smoke of a cigar. These cigars have a great story. Before we left for the Ultimate World Cruise, we stayed in Miami. We had a huge gala party to kick off the start of the journey. So at the gala, they were hand wrapping cigars. So these cigars have traveled with us down South America, through Antarctica, back up South America, and made it here to Cabo so that we could enjoy them before we got back on the cruise ship to say goodbye to Cabo. Thank you, Cabo. We had a blast. I'm going to spend 3 days now recovering from how much of a blast we had. Stop 26 is Ensenada, Mexico. We've been to Ensenada several times as we've been cruising, but this one is extra special. First, hello, Ensenada. Like I said, we've been here before, but wow, this cruise port in 2024 looks radically different than we were here last time. The waterfront is very developed. There were shops and restaurants right as we got off the ship. The fish market when we rounded the corner at the end was remarkable. Super cool row of fishermen selling their fish. In fact, you could pick out the fish you wanted and then carry it across the street to the restaurants and they would fresh make whatever you chose. Really nice, really different than when we were there last time, and we were actually super surprised and super excited. We didn't stop here for lunch though, because bigger and better, super awesome things awaited us right around the corner. If you know me, you know that I'm a huge foodie, and Anthony Bourdain was an idol. And Anthony Bourdain visited Ensenada and discovered what he calls a culinary genius and the best street food he's ever had. He was always wanting and choosing to be adventurous with food and to search out the creators of these culinary creations, really immerse himself in these communities, and just seeing that just makes my heart sing. So when Anthony Bourdain says to eat something, I will eat anything he recommends, but when in Ensenada, he recommends tacos, yeah, I'm going there. And holy tostada, y'all. Okay, I know I'm a huge fan, and I know I'm biased, and I know going in that I'm going to think everything is just amazing and incredible. Roy tells me I say the word incredible too much. This trip has been impossible to articulate, and incredible is just what comes to mind all the time. But anyway, I know that I'm biased, but this tostada was incredible. The menu is on the back of the cart. And literally, if it swims in the ocean, you can get it here. It's all fresh, it's all delicious. The family of Sabina, who owns the seafood cart, works there, and they're super helpful. They speak English and Spanish, of course, and they will help you navigate through a menu that's almost impossible to choose from. I said, I'll eat anything you give me the best thing you have, and he gave me this incredible tostada. Grab extra napkins because it is messy delicious. They sell their salsas too, so grab a jar of salsa to go on your way out. Next, we stop for a quick cerveza at Corlitas on our way back to the ship. I, of course, did not have a cerveza. I'm still recovering from yesterday. The whole restaurant is tagged with dollar bills. They're hanging from the ceiling, they're on the walls, and they have messages written from all over the world. So of course, we can't go without leaving our mark, the Ultimate World Cruise mark, on a dollar bill here in this restaurant as well. As if we hadn't had enough already, we have to stop at the churro cart right at the waterfront. These fresh made hot cinnamon churros. I mean, Mexico isn't complete without churros, let's be honest. They were delicious, they were sweet, and loved them. I will never pass up a good churro. We absolutely loved our time in Cabo San Lucas and Ensenada, and we're rounding up leg 1 of the Ultimate World Cruise. It's incredible to think that we have been on board for 60 plus days. Next up is the Super Bowl, which we're gonna have a huge big game party on board. So we're excited for that. Go Niners. We have a quick stop in LA, which I'm embarrassed to say I am super excited to stop at Target. I haven't been shopping for over 60 days, so we need to restock. We're gonna stop at Target. I'm gonna stop at Target, and I'm super excited to do that. Then we're off to leg 2, Asia Pacific. First stop there is Hawaii, so stay tuned. Next up, Hawaii. Until then, thank you so much for joining me, and remember, tomorrow is not promised, so go book that trip.